Well, for more on this story, joining us now from Washington is Ivan Eland. He's a senior fellow and director of the Center on Peace and Liberty at the Independent Institute. Really good to have you back with us, Ivan. A lot of anticipation ahead of this debate. It's the first time that Trump and Harris will be facing off. What are you expecting? Any standout performances from either candidate?
Well, of course, the debate, it's not really a debate. We call it a debate, but you won't see the two probably sparring too much because the microphone is turned off when the person's not speaking. So it'll be less of a free-for-all. I think Harris really has to introduce herself again to the American public. She did at the Democratic Convention, but a recent poll said 28% of the voters would like to get more of an idea of what she's really like. And I think that'll be her objective. And I think Trump's objective is to just not, come off as an attack dog and a bully.
And of course, at the first debate of this presidential election in June, we saw Trump and Biden square off. And of course, as a result of that debate, Biden essentially stepped down in favor of Kamala Harris. So it's unlikely that this debate will be as consequential as the last. But what impact might this have on voters ahead of the November election? Is it likely to sway decided or undecided voters?
Well, most debates in the U.S. Presidential election cause little ripples, and you see either mistakes or zingers or one-liners, but they really usually don't change the debate too much. I mean, the election too much. But in this case, since Kamala Harris, not as many people know about her because she had a low-key vice presidency when she first started, and she's a bit of more of an unknown quantity. I think she has some potential as a candidate, and if she can introduce herself and do a good job, which I think she's capable of doing. She's a former prosecutor. Then the race will be. She'll have the advantage in the race. I think it's neck and neck right now. And if Donald Trump has been making some pretty outrageous comments about prosecuting opposition people and that sort of thing, so I think that'll showcase. I mean, if he starts saying that stuff kind of during the debate, then I think he'll probably lose it. But I think it is probably a more important debate than usual in American elections.
OK, Ivan Eland, we'll leave it there for now. Thank you so much for joining us on the program. I'm sure we'll all be watching how this debate progresses.